Has the newest Nazca mummy been sold onto the black market? Well, let's talk about it, guys. So get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this Nazca mummy missing? Has this gone missing? Has it been sold on the black market? Well, that is speculation that is going on online, and it's pretty disturbing. This is an awesome mummy, guys. Big, elongated skull, tridactyl, the size of a human. You know, you're not going to look at it and think it's a doll. So it's got a big implant in its skull. It's just, and it's pregnant. At the time of its death, it was pregnant. And so just an amazing specimen that would overcome a lot of the it's a doll or it's a cake memes, right? So I think this is a very important specimen, but there are indications online that it may have gone missing. This is from Armando Ramiro. Says, unfortunately, the Ankari Institute has reported the strange disappearance of this and other bodies of the Nazca mummies that were beginning to be investigated by American paleontologists. And he gives a link to a Facebook page. I'm not going to show it because it's in Spanish. And there's no, it's on Facebook, so there's no translate feature, unfortunately. If there were a YouTube a version of that I could find, I would play a little bit of that for you. So yeah, I ask, is there another source of information about this? Armando says, was the owner coerced? Was it brought by a collector? Was it bought by a collector or by a government? What could have happened to her? It must have caused a great impact in some sector to be disappeared that way. He also says that Thierry Jaman has been talking about this disappearance as well. So I looked at Thierry's post, and this is the best I could find. And he does obliquely reference this. He says, for several months now, the Institute Ikari Cusco has been aware of the discovery in the northwest of Nazca of new non-human desiccated bodies of the hybrid type. The Institute Ikari is concerned about these discoveries and possible trafficking in cultural goods. He says possible trafficking. He doesn't reference that specific mummy. He doesn't say it was trafficked or that it is missing. But yeah, he is talking about these being trafficked. And he does, in the very next sentence, talk about the new specimen. The next entity is believed to have been discovered in early 2024. Comparable in size to the tridactyl mummy Maria, its elongated skull contains a gilded metal plate, possibly gold, at the forehead level. A careful examination of its abdomen suggests that it was pregnant at the time of death. Once again, these relics belong to Peru's cultural heritage and to the heritage of humanity. They belong in a museum, not a private collection. So he's not directly saying that it has gone missing or been sold on the black market, but he is definitely indicating that. So, man, that sucks if that specimen has gone missing on the black market. Oh, this drives me crazy, guys. This is so frustrating that so much of this stuff is being done, under the radar in the underground, unfortunately, since this is UFO disclosure coming in through the back door, who else comes through back doors is robbers, is criminals. I hate to impugn the reputation of Mario and the other Tomb Raiders. However, they do seem to be selling some of these specimens on the black market, including amazing specimens like that one and others. This is wrong. This is this story is the biggest thing that's basically ever happened to humanity. That we've got bodies, y'all. We've got bodies. We've got non-human bodies. This is proof that we are not alone and that non-humans have been here on Earth in interacting with humanity. This is giant, guys. Literally giant in some cases, right? Yeah, it's just such a shame that this seems to be going on. I hope they find that specimen and that they are able to present it on April 4th. At the very least, I'm sure we'll get information about it and maybe some other new specimens. That's a bummer, guys. if indeed it's gone missing, but we don't have any hard information on that yet. So fingers crossed. Yeah, so a very unfortunate situation. Hopefully the mummy can be found and presented and most of all studied and understood, because this is UFO disclosure, guys, but it helps if we have an actual specimen. Update. We have an update from J. Alberto, who, according to his bio here, is the assistant of 2 secretaries from the government of Mexico. And he says, well, I'll just read his tweet here. What would you call a fetus found inside a being that is not human? Are they both tridactyls? Yes, proven by science. It is the one that will change human history this April 4th, 2024, the definitive proof. Odd, it comes from Mexico, not from the USA. So he seems to think that that particular being with the fetus inside it and the elongated head, it sounds like it's the same being that he's talking about, will be presented on April 4th. So he doesn't seem to think that it is missing. So I sure hope that is correct and that it will be presented, because this, like I say, is an amazing specimen. And also, it's repeated again and again that it has a fetus inside of it. And I'm wondering if that means not in an egg. Is it possible that this being could, if it had been, if it had lived longer, could it have given birth could it have been a live birth instead of the eggs that we've seen before? Because if so, that would be the first live birth, as in a mammal that we've seen so far with the tridactyl mummies. These seem to be hybrid creatures. At least some of them seem to be hybrids of some sort. So it might make sense that they would incorporate some mammalian characteristics. But this is the first time that we've seen that, if that is the way it goes down. But we don't have any more details than that, or at least I don't. If you've seen something that I haven't, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. Smash the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook and Twitter, links below. Love to see you guys there. If you wanted to support Cosmic Road in an even bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below. Or if you're a science fiction and fantasy fan, you might enjoy my novels. See the link below. Or you can become a channel member, because channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Thank you. Also, channel members frequently get to see videos hours ahead of everybody else. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.